Hi, this is Brass Check, and we're recording this on Tuesday, April 5th, 2022. And about a year ago, I was banned from Twitter, had my account frozen, though you can still read my tweets, but I can't post and I can't communicate with anybody via Twitter, for asking the question, how in March of 2020 was a certain journalist predicting that that a coronavirus vaccine would be developed quickly and that it would be safe and effective. He was patting himself on the back at that time when I posted it, obviously, about how genius he was in his prediction. I had a reasonable reason to ask that question because though it's not been ever really reported, there have been attempts to create coronavirus vaccines against coronaviruses for many, many years. They've not only all ended in failure, they've all ended in disaster. So I wanted to know how this journalist could have known that a vaccine would have even been developed, the fastest vaccine development in the history of humanity. And I also wanted to know how he knew it was going to be safe and effective before we even had one to test. But for that, I was taken off Twitter. And you know what? Good thing. I was wasting a lot of time with that junk. But it looks like we're going to continue to be the COVID channel for a while because the problems are not ending. As we predicted when this thing got rolling in March of 2020, when will this end? It will end on the same timetable that the Nazis voluntarily marched out of Poland, i.e. it doesn't end until we end it. And I feel a little less alone 2+ years later, but we still need to gather our forces and fight these demons because they are not going to give up. They are still, on this day, let me state it, April 5th, 2022, masking preschoolers, like 2- and 3-year-olds who go to daycare all day long. Could there be anything more diabolical, more sadistic, more psychopathic? And why the people in New York City are allowing it and not burning the place down, I don't know. But they're not doing it. Speaking of sadistic and psychopathic, this is a really interesting clip from Australia. You should watch. It looks like the Australian government's trying to walk back the 2 years of savage abuse it rained down on its population. We'll see how well that works. Brass Check TV, free to you, not free to us. We've got a server bill, we've got an email software bill, we've got a tech helper bill, and that happens every month. So to everybody that is supporting us financially, that's paying for their subscription in one way or another, we really appreciate it. If you're not, consider doing so. Everybody's got money for the newspaper and the cable bill and all that. Do you have money for media that's actually serving you? That's really the issue here. And when you help us, it allows us to get this information out to the world. So thanks to all our supporters, and if you're not a supporter already, please consider becoming one.